EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys come in feeling good in what's been a formful playoffs so far. Across from him, it's Browns head. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Cleveland. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. For that to happen, you're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. If he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl. Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, Dart. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Brings up third down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Quick throw here is complete. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
We had a chance to sit down with him earlier in the week, Mike, and he just stressed this is just another game. We have to approach it no differently than we have the entire season, and obviously it suited them very well. They've played very good ball here come playoff time. But these are the moments that legacies are built upon, and they're one game away from the Super Bowl.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Browns offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a block.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. To the air once more is Dart. That's out wide to Judkins. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dart going to throw it again. He's got his man. It's Harrison. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
15 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Dart. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. It's Dart, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Makes the score Browns 3, Broncos nothing.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Headed left. Buying time. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Broncos 1st down. 24-yard gain.
know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create.
And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down.
It really starts with the impressive get-off by this defensive end. He does a nice job of anticipating the snap count, and by the time he was in the backfield, there was nothing anyone could do to prevent that sack.
Mims sent in motion here. They'll look to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Denver.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is first and 10. They'll run it with Jenkins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48.
A play fake. Now Dart. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Dart going to throw it on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Third and 4.
Third and short. Here's Dart. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Here's second and 6. To throw is Dart. He takes off, and he'll take this one in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Browns. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability Gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick run, taken in. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Now he'll swing out to his fullback. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Dart. over the middle. It's Harrison. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
To the air on second down. Dart. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
And the Browns, first down.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, Dart gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
On
4.
third down, here is Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
To the air once more is Dart. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And less than a yard.
Throwing again, Dart. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 6-yard
To the air
line.
again goes Dart. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Cleveland. For the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns move out in front by the score of 17-3. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Try to start on the ground. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 46, here's second down and 2. They'll look to throw. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's first and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Denver.
That'll of the gun. He'll throw. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Broncos are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Dart. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Dart's going to throw it on 2nd down. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain
Pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Here's Judkins. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
20. Broncos 10.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds here. And it's only a gain of a yard.
It's at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. Going down the center of the field. Open man. And it's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down. Give it to the first option. That's the fullback. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Sticker, good with the extra point. Broncos are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Browns first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Dark. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A 7-yard gain.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. He's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's J.K. Scott now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's taken at about the 14. And some nifty running on the return. So that's some good yardage before he was taken down. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
3rd down and 5 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Pass interference. Defense.
Going after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Broncos are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. halftime. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
On
line.
1st down, Dart. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He takes a really good lick at the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He connects with Mims. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Broncos bringing out their punt. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. To throw is Dart on 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
Dart. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 6.
The throw is Dart. That was incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To the air once more is Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing again, Dart. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
That's good for a Browns. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. To the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by John A. Barron. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Number 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a 1st down. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. Look wide, get this one complete, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively, bring him down for no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Again, it's Judkins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. We'll try and run for the 1st with Judkins. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Cleveland.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Let's not lose sight of just what a good open field tackle that was. I mean, yes, it results in a big gain. But, Mike, if that safety doesn't make that tackle, he's gone.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it, and the Browns will go up by 7.
Makes the score Browns 34.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Uh-oh. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
26-yard line.
The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. Right side and brought in by Williams. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 22 yards.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 29-yard line.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Denver.
A run on first and goal. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. To the outside, he's got Harrison. Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
So they're playing cover 2 man, Mike, so every underneath defender has to play inside leverage technique. That's the way they teach you. Play trail, be under the receiver, force that ball to be thrown deep up over your head. But his ball placement was on point, and that defender's just unable to make the play. And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cleveland. A best friend for a quarterback, a tight end. Big target down there, Greg. He's able to secure it for the score.
And down here, Mike, it's not real complicated. What you're trying to do is find space, find a window to the quarterback, and if you're open, stay open and catch it.
Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns will go up by 7.
41. Broncos 34.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards.
First down, Broncos.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy, we could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go with the sneak. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and might have even lost a yard there.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
The line is skirted. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, this is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Handoff here, up in the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Broncos first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more, and he pitches it. Nice game on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Back to the ground after the penalty. And that won't help a great deal. Just a short gain there. It's 2nd and goal. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd
to throw. Under pressure. Now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Browns offense ready to get back at it. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. It's Dark. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Boom! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dart, who else another catch for his favorite target. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. What a performance. Reception number 14 for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. Throwing. Dart. That's out wide to Judkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
43-yard line.
Dart going to throw it again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
They'll run it with Judkins. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal is enough. First down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Dart. That'll be caught on the running back, Judkins. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4.
Dart going to throw it on second down.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard.
To the air on second down. Dart, that one, take it in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Browns. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Going right, it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Broncos.
First down, Denver.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Right back to him on first down. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
It's second and inches.
Second and inches. He'll drop to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Now a give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. There's that man again, another catch. Second and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of shotgun. It's Dark. Back into the hands of the fullback. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
47-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Throwing is Dark. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 33. And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's the spike, and that stops the clock with 25 seconds to go. Out of the gun, here comes Dark. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Could sense a little frustration there. It brings up third down. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra deep.
I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2.